fucking do it. Damn, this is pretty neat. I can't lie. This is the neatest I've ever had it here at the store. This looks hella good now that we have the new screens. Makes a big difference. Oh shit. Nico Maki. What's good, bro? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Alright, alright, alright. Let's do this. I'm mad hype now. I'm ready. Spooky's ready. I hope you guys are ready too. Let's pause this. We don't need it. Get it out of here. Goodbye.
I will fulfill my duty. Take this. Better than I thought. Better than I thought. Take free. Scatter.
Belong to me. Don't burn.
Blade.
I'm getting mad.
Alright, 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 alright. What is up, everybody that's here in the stream already? Hope you guys are doing well. Just trying to get something set up on my end. Let's check and make sure this looks good.
You see that? That is Satanaka style. Cheer! Jin!
Oh, it's lit. It's lit, he says.
Cross Tag Battle.
What up, guys? What's good? What's good to Rail Drake? What's good to OG Geek? Shadow Clone. Pabsy, what's up, Pabsy? I will definitely tell Carrie hello for you, Pabsy. What's good, man? Good to see you. PKHT Jim, what's good? What's up, Art? What's up, everybody? So yeah, much love, guys, to everybody that's here already. Thanks to everyone. Really appreciate it. PKHT Jim, thanks, man. Thanks for the resub, bro. You've been holding it down. So as you guys may have heard already on Twitter, we got some new stuff for you guys. We got some new sub icons. We got some new subscriber badges, too. You can see some of you guys are rocking them already. Rail Drake got the gold. That's the gold you got, right, Rail Drake? Yeah, of course it is. You're a super OG sub. Anyway, we're getting set up for everything for BlazBlue Cross Tag. It's just casuals right now. The tournament doesn't start for about an hour from now, but I wanted to at least stream some of the casuals too so that you guys could see it and get a little bit of an idea of what the game's going to be like. We're also going to have the Beyond the Summit qualifier. It's going to be a little bit later today. I'm still setting up for all that and getting all my graphics ready, so forgive me for a bit if I'm quiet or whatever, but yeah, I'm just getting everything ready. So just give me a few guys, but in the meantime, enjoy some casual play, and I'll be right back with all of you. Have fun, fellas.
Recalculating. I can do this on my own.
Knock him into next week. Easy enough.
Just warming up. Just warming up.
Up and at him.
Not bad. I will not give up.
All right.
Ice shard. Now. Why you? Not done. You see this coming? Let's turn this around. Please select your character. Blooded. Weiss Knee. New 13. Shie Satonaka. Yu Narukami. Get ready. Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Ready for this? Not yet.
Ice shard. Is that all? That's it. Why you? Don't make it too easy.
Okay, let's go.
Just warming up. Counter. Just warming up. Counter.
Not yet.
Let's go.
This case is slow. Not yet.
Just warming up.
Isn't up Gotcha. Persona. Not bad.
Counter.
Up and at him.
Here
we go. Say Persona.
It's up.
Persona.
Final phase initiated.
Not bad.
Quick. Demostracion.
No way.
Combat. Please select your character. Weiss Knee. New 13. Ruby Rose. Yu Narukami. Get ready. Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Tear him to shreds.
Just warming up.
Not yet. Not bad. Up and at him. Persona.
It's up!
Up and at him.
My turn now. Injecting. It's up! Ready!
Deploying field.
Persona.
Subduing target. Origin set. By requesting strike. Breach breakage. Shall detect your kill recapture. Recalculating. Attack detected. Neglected. Initiating. Approaching. Slide. Drop. Fear. Detect. Recalculating. Initiating. Dimension. Foolish. Foolish. Attack deflected. Regulated. Injected. Beginning analysis. Recalculate. Foolish. Nullify. Damage confirmed. Down. You will perish.
Let's do that again.
You, Ruby, win.
BlazBlue.
クロスタッグバトル。
All right. What is up, everybody? Sorry that I've been quiet for a while. We're just setting up for some matches and stuff like that. I'm getting all the graphics set up. Once again, it's gonna be BlazBlue Tag, and we got some peeps here chilling and whatnot. Flux is gonna be here to talk to you guys about the game in a little bit, and you can see that there's quite a few people here at the store hanging out, chilling with us, and all that good jazz. So yeah, hang tight, fellas, and have fun. We're gonna get everything ready. You're gonna get some casual matches and all that good stuff, and we're gonna set up. So yeah, we'll be here soon, everybody. Much love, guys. It's everybody at the stream. Once again, it's going to be a dope NOBC tonight. We have BlazBlue Cross Tag Tournament. It starts at around 6 p.m. At approximately 8 p.m., the DBZ tournament will start in-house. I'll be streaming matches from it starting from approximately 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So we're going to have a lot of good matches for you guys, both in BlazBlue Cross Tag and, of course, the Summit Qualifier. All of top 8 of the Summit Qualifier is going to be streamed. All of top 8 of the Qualifier is going to be streamed. So you're going to get to see everything. All the good matches near the end. It's going to be dope. Anyway, again, I'll be right back, guys.
Get ready.
It seems it's our turn, Ruby. Yeah, let's do this.
I'll show you the power of the Azure.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Rifle shot!
Let's go.
Maybe take this?
Nice try. Gauntlet Hades! Here you go.
Yikes! There! How about this?
Useless. Weak. Weak. Bring it. Hell's Fang.
This'll do it!
Just warming up.
Bring it. Nice try.
Completely alert. Just warming up. Glacial.
How dare you!
Weak. Come on. Weak. Get the unhurt yourself. Annoying.
This way.
Come on. Overhit.
Counter.
Come on.
Stretch. What about stretch?
I can handle this myself. Idea engine engaged. Weak. Weak. Nice try. Let's go. Weak. How's that? Carnage Is that the best you...
BlazBlue.
Cross tag.
Please select your character. Ragnar the Blooded. Rose, Knee, Hazama. Get ready.
It seems it's our turn, Ruby. Yeah, let's do this.
What a pain in the ass.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Weak. Go get it.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. So Flux is gonna come chill for a little bit and talk to you guys. If you have questions in the chat, all you subs that are in here chilling with us, you can actually ask some questions to Flux. He knows quite a bit about this game already, and he's also gonna enter the tournament and chill. You can put on that weight. It actually doesn't matter which side, bro. What's up, Flux? Can you hear me?
No, I cannot.
Okay, let me try to fix that then. You cannot hear me. That's
No,
not
I
good.
can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me. Is it just quiet or whatever?
It's just a little quiet, yeah.
All right. You are one of these things. Let's try to figure it out. Actually, let's try to turn you up first. Give me a count real quick, bro.
Check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Where the heck are you at? Check.
Check.
All right, you're this one. Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
All right. Try now.
All right, how am I now?
Yeah,
oh, there we go.
All
There
right,
we
so
go.
you're
That's
in
what
there.
I'm talking about.
All right.
Hey,
I
what's
think
up, stream? What's up?
I think I'm in there.
How's it going?
All right, cool. So what up, everybody?
Yeah, so what's up, guys? Flux on the mic here with you guys. Really excited to come here and play Cross Tag Battle today. I got to play a little bit with Grover. Just nice to see how people are learning the game. For most people, this is their first time playing. So if people are looking a little shaky or uneasy with the game, it is probably their first time playing. I've gotten to play for a little bit. So I was at Anime Ascension, was it 2 weekends ago? Yeah, 2 weekends ago. And so I got to play for, I think, about 15 hours, give or take, over the course of the weekend. I got to play a lot.
Oh, that's cool. That's
So I got to really explore how the mechanics work and where I think the game is going.
Is this build the same one that was at AA? Because I understand that this is the latest build.
To my knowledge, I can't tell for sure, but it appears to be the same.
Okay,
build.
got you. That's cool.
It's all the same characters. It seems pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I've gotten a lot of time with the game. So if you guys have questions, any questions at all about the game, I'm here for you.
Cool. What up, Art? Art's here, by the way,
Yo,
too.
Flux, thanks for coming, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, Art. What's
yeah,
up?
I was gonna be here for a second. I just want to thank the. Well, I'm gonna go back and handle social. So I think.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah, we need some shares anyway. Anyway, guys. So first off, I want to thank the Arc Cops, for making this happen. Shout out to them. And, like huge shout outs to the Arc System Works US. For definitely being so cool and hit this up. The new BB tag at NLBC. Of course, shout out to the community. We got here at 12 o'clock. People are already here.
Yeah, people coming through early.
People are like real thirsty for this game. Unfortunately, we only have one dev unit right now. So, it's better than nothing. But
we're playing.
Yeah,
right,
definitely playing right now. Anyway, guys, enjoy the feed, and shout out to all subscribers. You know, it's not a cheap production. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. All right, yeah, so are there any command grab assists? To my knowledge, there are no command throw assists that I've seen in the game. If they are, it would be on Tager or Waldstein. It's probably a given. But I don't think so. Weiss looking like she has major sword normal privileges. Yeah, Weiss's buttons are insane. She definitely, I think, has some of the most solid buttons in the game. Really amazing poke range. Very strong anti-airs, strong air-to-airs, really good tools. She has coudoir, so it's it's very good. Button layout. So the default button layout is a box layout. So it is for a stick, it would be your A buttons are on the usual jab spot. B buttons are on strong. C is on what would be forward, and then you have one assist button and one tag button. So your assist button is where your normal fierce would be, and your tag button is where your short would be. So it's across the top, A, B, assist, and across the bottom, tag, C. Your C buttons are pretty much only universal overheads and sweeps. Universal overhead in this game is different depending on what game the character came from. So for the universal overheads for BlazBlue and Persona characters, it's those characters crush triggers or all-out assaults usually. So they're usually pretty fast. They don't have much range though. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have said that that they're thinking about switching button layouts. I think when I play, I think I'm going to be playing across the top A, B, C, and then on the bottom assist, a gap, and tag, kind of like a Guilty Gear layout, a little bit, where there's a gap on what your normal short button would be. But I think people are going to come to what they feel comfortable with. There aren't a whole lot of button combinations, so you don't have to worry about some stuff like Persona, where there's a ton of button combinations. It's pretty much only assist and tag, which triggers what cross combo, which I'll get to, or burst. There's A and I think it's A and tag. Yeah, A and tag, which is DP and push block, and then BC, which is for supers and throws. So I mean, it seems pretty friendly to both pad and stick. I think you can play this game on whatever you want. Any auto combos? Yes, actually, there are a lot of auto combos. Your A and B normals are auto combos, like straight up. Every character has a 2A, a 2B, and then they have their 5A or 5B auto combo. So you have one auto combo on both A and B, and it makes up a lot of how you do pressure. You can reverse Gatling from B to A, from A to B, as long as you don't use the same normal more than once. There's also some characters have command normals. It's dependent on the character, but honestly, like, pressure is very open-ended. You can take it where you want. There's a lot of options. You just have to explore it. Push block is like Marvel. Push block is like Marvel. Push blocks is about 3/4 of the screen. If you push block an assist, the point character does not move. You only push block the assist. If you push block the point, obviously they move. Push block is also metered, so it has a meter cost. I think it's like I think 1 bar for a push block. So you can't mash out on it. You can't just use it every defensive situation because you limit your offense when you do that. So since it's a 3-button game, how would Ragna do something like 3C or 2D? All of the characters have had their buttons reassigned. So, for instance, I play New 13. My B buttons, all of my B buttons are my drives. Like, my 2B is New's normal 2D. My A buttons, conversely, are B normals, C normals, whatever would fit the character's tool set the best. You do lose access to some normals, but for the most part, most of the characters have access to everything they need, to run their game plan. Is it more like V reversal? No, it is not like V reversal. It is not like V reversal at all. It is 100% exactly like push block. There is a guard cancel in the game. It is the same input as burst. I think it's cross burst, but it is punishable. You can bait it and you can punish it. Similar to a counter assault or dead angle in BlazBlue or Guilty Gear. Ragnar does have 5B. Ragnar has his 5B, I believe, is now 5A, I want to say. So yeah. All 4 Ruby characters are not on the disc, that's true. Blake and Yang are DLC. They are free, I believe, in the first 2 or 3 weeks of release, so you can just download them. But they are in the game. Right, where else? We turn on Japanese voices. Sorry guys, dub only. Does the game have... I'm joking, by the way. There is a Japanese voice option, obviously. I think it isn't in the demo for now. Does the game have active switch? The game does have active switch. It is not like Marvel Infinite, where you can do it kind of whenever you want and just freely switch. But the way it works is you have to call assist. So you'll call an assist onto the screen, right? And then during the assist, you can tag. You can tag into that character that's doing the assist. So something you can do that'll happen, like, you'll do a move with the point character. You'll do like a special or something, right? Then you'll call the assist while you're doing that special. Let the assist rock a little bit, like let it go for a bit, then tag. And now you're let's say doing a knockdown with your point character. You're setting up Oki with your assist and then tagging into your assist and using it for mix-ups, right? So there's a lot of ability to explore and be creative with the switching system and the tag system. This game kind of has the best of both like traditional Marvel and then a Marvel Infinite style, because you have the switch mechanic and you have assists. How do Persona characters feel? I actually haven't played Persona characters. I really wasn't a big Persona player, so I didn't really explore them too much. From what I've seen, Grover seems like he was picking it up pretty quick. A lot of the buttons, the more useful buttons are still there. You can still use Persona character or your Persona. It's just that there's no Persona cards. Instead, you take damage if your Persona gets hit. Are there low assists? Not to my knowledge. I have not seen a low assist in the game yet. I kind of hope there aren't, because I don't want to deal with unblockables. That's just me. Having played a zoning character, I actually think zoning is super strong in this game. I think zoning is like very, very strong in this game. Zoning is like, it's strong, and it kind of has an advantage that it defeats one of the best defensive mechanics in the game. Like push block is good for a zoner. If you push block a zoner, all right, great, you're further away, no big deal. But I mean, it's not. Also, every character having a DP helps, especially because usually like a character like New 13 is usually very weak when she's put on pressure. But in this game, she does have a DP. It's not hopeless though. You know, like you can definitely work around zoning. A lot of the characters that do zone have had their mix-up toned down, right? So it's not like you're dealing with crazy mix-ups while you can't get near them. Yeah, there's no Persona cards. You can't break a Persona, but you're doing damage every time you hit the Persona, so it's fine. Can I explain Resonance Blaze? Yeah. So Resonance Blaze is actually it's this game's version of a comeback mechanic, right? So you can only activate it when your assist is dead, when your partner's dead. So what it does is it increases your meter regeneration, so you constantly generate meter. You regenerate your red health, and there's levels to it, and I'll get there too. You can cancel your specials into supers. Like in this game, you can't cancel specials to supers until you're in resonance, or unless you're in resonance. You can only do normals into supers. You also, your normals do chip. Your maximum meter is increased by the level of resonance you're at. What else? I feel like there's more that I'm missing. I think that's all. That's about it. Oh, all your supers are replaced with enhanced versions of the supers. so your supers will do more damage. It's kind of meant, you're not really meant to throw supers out, but you are definitely supposed to confirm into supers while you're in it, straight up. And that's because you've lost a lot of your combo potential, your setup potential, because your partner has died. So you can't set up as well, you can't extend combos. To my knowledge, the different levels of resonance are based on how many times you've called your assist, right? How many meters you've spent of the assist bar. At the bottom of the screen, you can see, like right now, player 1 is in resonance, or he can activate resonance. So you push your assist button to activate resonance. I don't know if he's going to do it. But you can see it takes the place of the normal assist meter. The assist meter, you can see on player 2's side, there's 2 stocks to it. And a stock is spent every time you call an assist while the point character is doing something. So if you just call the assist in neutral, that's fine. Like it doesn't take any meter. But if you call them while you're doing something, all right. So now you see they're in resonance. He's in resonance. So you see his meter is running up. Well, he died. That's unfortunate. But you can see his meter was running constantly. He has 7 bars. Like this game's max meter is 5, but he had 7. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of resonance. Seems like it's a nice balance between you having to outplay your opponent and not being hopelessly like you are too far behind, you cannot win. You still need to make plays. You still need to play against them. You're not gonna it doesn't do it for you, but you're assisted. You're helped. Does assist have cooldown? To my knowledge, the only cooldown on the assist is the taunt that it does while it's leaving the screen. The taunt is invincible when it's leaving the screen. If you're scared, you can just stand back. But outside of that, there is no cooldown. When they leave the screen, you can call them again. Now, if you're doing it while your point character is doing something, then I mean, you're limited by your charges in the assist meter. Are universal overhits punishable? No, they are not punishable. They are minus though. You are giving up your turn. Can you hit pre-jump frames with bids? Yes. You cannot up back in this game. If you up back, you will get hit. How difficult would this game be for someone playing an anime fighter for the first time? This is probably the perfect game to play if you've never played an anime fighter. I think this is the easiest anime game that I have attempted to pick up. The system is fairly simple. It feels good to play. You can play it at a very base level and build off of that and explore more traditional anime mechanics and even some Marvel mechanics too, versus game mechanics with assist timing, defensive assist calls. Push block assist definitely exists in this game. You can even use push block to mess up people's offense and then punish them for it. There's a lot of mechanics here that are very similar if you're coming from a Marvel background or an anime background, or even if you've never played those games before. There's a lot here that you can learn those systems. Does this game have more defensive mechanics than DBFZ? Yes. Yes, I feel pretty confident saying that. This game has a burst. This game has push block. I think that alone is probably more than DBFZ, but I don't know. Is there a general combo layout? To my knowledge, I don't know. I don't actually I think it's going to depend on a per character thing. It isn't standardized combos across the cast. You're going to have to look at how your character plays. But you're probably going to use both auto combos in it. You're probably going to end in ideally you're going to end in a super that gives you knockdown or some sort of something where you can knock the opponent down, call your assist, let the assist do Oki for you, and then tag into the assist. That way, you keep flowing like that. Does the game seem slow? No. No, I don't know if you're watching, but these matches are going pretty quick, and guys don't have a great knowledge of how to play it. So when people do, and then the combos are very optimized, I think it's going to be a nice mid-pace to the game. The neutral in the game it's fairly developed. When you're playing with two people that know what they're doing, that know how the game really operates. I know when I was playing, I had a couple matches go to timeout, just because the way I play in this game is pretty defensively, So you know you can have long matches, you can have short matches. It really depends. You can get exploded sometimes. It's not uncommon to see people get hit for about 60-70% life in this game.
Cool. Hey, thanks a lot, Flux, for helping everybody out. Once again, guys, this is Flux at Flux Over. You guys know him. He's really just helping out. So if you have questions in the chat about this game, ask him, and he'll help you as best he can. He's been playing quite a bit. I do want to remind you guys that there will be a tournament for BlazBlue Cross Tag as well. It's probably going to be single limb because we only have one setup. It may be single limb, single game. But we do have some cool extra prizes for the guys. The BlazBlue guys brought over some nice shirts for them to give away. And we also have a Combo Dragon that will be going to one lucky person in the tournament. So that'll be really tight. Also, to remind you guys, the Beyond the Summit qualifier is tonight. That's going to be soon after BlazBlue Cross Tag. One person will be qualifying for the main Beyond the Summit event. You guys already know it's a huge deal. It's going to be tight. So definitely stick around for that. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks, Flux.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, yeah, so you said describe Poland Spring taste. Poland Spring is not as good as New York water. I've been blessed by the New York water god today. Can you RC? No. Rapid cancel does not exist in this game. Rapid Roman cancel, whatever you call it. One more from Persona. That is not a thing in this game. What you have instead? What you have instead is you have assist tag, which honestly operates pretty similarly. I don't know if how much you're going to see people do it because they're not comfortable with the engine yet, but that is as close to an RC as you're going to get in this game. And it is strong. It is very strong. The only thing is, one mechanic that doesn't exist in this game, and you'll see it a lot from like a Ragna Jin type of character, or you know any like Shoto style anime Shoto character, Hyde. The concept of DP-RC in this game is not a thing, to my knowledge. DPs are not cancelable with anything. They are universal, as in everyone has them, but you cannot cancel them. Not only can you not cancel them, they cannot be bursted if you are punished. So if someone baits your DP and you know they hit you and they punish you, that's unburstable. You have to take that combo. You know, you made that decision to DP and it didn't pan out. Now you're going to take probably like 50-60%. Yeah, DP is a very it's a very high commit in this game. It's a very, very high commit. The other thing is DP is also on the same button input as push block. So if you have your push block baited in this game and they don't hit the button, you tried to early push block, DP will come out and you might die, depending on how they baited it. One thing you can do to try to keep DP safe though is you can call assist then DP. Now, it isn't that DPs are bad as a result, though, because the universal DP is the only move in the game, to my knowledge, that is air unblockable. So it's really a very strong option for dealing with anti-air, depending on the character. Some characters have strike DPs, some characters have command throw DPs, some characters have counter DPs. It just depends on the character.
Leave it to me.
So one thing I think is actually pretty good in this game, and you saw Jin just do it, are sniping characters, right? Like sniping supers. So Jin can throw out that Ice Wave super, and it's pretty hard to punish, with the exception of certain other response supers, certain characters. Those are really good in this game because you can DHC, right? Like you can take the chance. If it hits, you're gonna do like 7,000 damage, which is like in this game about 40%, just for taking a chance with the meter. So you saw there, Jin's DP, it didn't work, it didn't pay out, and the punish there was unburstable. He could not have bursted. And when you burst, it forces a character tag, and it uses all of your assist meter at the bottom. And I'm pretty sure you need a full assist meter to do it. That also means when you're alone, you can't burst. All right, so that right there was the instant overhead. You can actually hit the C button again when it says crash to do a little bit more damage. I think it's like 500 more damage or something. So you see he's in resonance now. He's getting red life back. He's building meter passively. And Resonance is similar to Overdrive in that there's a very long invincibility window when you activate. But it isn't like Overdrive in that you're not really going to punish normal strings with Overdrive.
Is that the best you've got?
It's not really going to happen.
Ragna, Jin, Rin.
And I think the more we see, the more we dive into the game mechanics and see how people play the game, you're going to see more use of stuff like cross combo. I don't think you're, I think you're probably not going to see cross combo at all today. Not with anyone really who's fluent in how you're supposed to use it. But what it is it lets you activate. You can activate it by pushing tag when you have assist on the screen. Sorry, when you have assist on the screen, you push assist and tag. Right? When you activate this mode, it turns your assist gauge into a running timer, and while you're in that timer, you can call assists multiple times in a row with the assist staying on the screen, and you can also switch back and forth between your point characters freely. So you can do something where you call assist you activate cross combo, you do another assist with the assist character, you tag into that character, you call an assist with your previous point character. It gets really, really crazy and really chaotic. It's not too unsimilar to MVCI Soulstone or Marvel vs. Capcom Dramatic Battle.
Give me a break. It'd be 3-on-1, damn it.
It seems it's our turn, Ruby.
Yeah, I got some Persona characters on screen versus the Ruby girls. I think it's unsafe playing the Ruby characters. He knows what's up. He's been playing a little bit. Okay, nice anti-air. Yeah, Ruby's buttons are really, really strong. Very, very oppressive, dominating buttons on the ground and in the air. Okay, Yosuke. All right, Chie in there. That was a good idea by Unsafe. Oh, I think he missed one of the hit of auto combo there. Okay, so when the character dies and they come in doing an attack. That attack is advantage, I believe. You cannot punish them for the attack. Is there a penalty? Yes. So if a Persona character has their Persona hit, they lose life. They lose their point, their actual life. It's not red life. It's not recoverable life. It's just damage. And yeah, guys, damage seems very high right now, but that's because there's a lot of stray hits, and combos scale pretty heavily in this game once you're past the first few hits. So you're seeing a lot of like stray hits, but not long combos. Long combos, they're gonna do good damage if it's a good starter, but you're gonna see it's more about positioning and more about the setup than raw damage. To my knowledge, you cannot punish a character on incoming. To my knowledge, it's possible you might be able to. Okay. Unsafe going in with Weiss right now. Nice neutral jump. That should kill Yosuke. Yep. So a good response to the incoming situation is, instead of trying to meet it or punish it or block it and then do something, do like a late air dash and make it whiff, and then try to meaty them after the move whiffs. I believe you can choose which side you come in from during the incoming, but I don't know how. I'm not 100. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% certain. Someone might know more than me on that one. Pre-order is actually available for this game. I think they announced it no more than an hour or two ago. But you can definitely pre-order.
BlazBlue.
Cross Tag Battle.
And again, people are in new games. People have the tendency to kind of get hit by everything, especially because a lot of these guys are learning. So I think as defense gets better, and one of the things in this game I've noticed is mix-up is not super crazy. Like, you're not dealing with, you know, Rachel doing 7 instant overheads on you and you can't do anything. You know, I haven't seen Aegis yet in the game, but it appears that the amount of mix-up you can do per turn is down. So, you know, you're going to have to really open people up in order to get that hit. You have to do it through a non-conventional means, like a reactable mix-up or conditioning, tricking somebody into believing something. You know, all the good fighting stuff. Or you can just do Mortal Slide a million times. Woo! Got Gordeau on the screen. So Gordeau, a couple things with Gordeau, because I know a lot of people are interested in that character. Gordeau's Mortal Slide is now a normal, I believe. I believe it's 5B. So, yeah, just chuck that around. Grim Reaper, his EX Grim Reaper hits like 6 times or something. It's crazy. He's looking like he's probably going to be pretty strong again. Yeah, no doubt.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Yeah, there it is. I think that comboed. I think he just comboed like a counter hit 2C into or 2B into 5C, which is interesting. So you saw there the rebeat from Lin. Shine is experiencing Under Knight for the first time ever. Yes, the moves do fill the full screen. That definitely happens. Okay, up, nice DP. Here we go. Little guess DP there, but it's okay. Okay, gets it with the B auto combo there. Alright. So Makoto still has her charge up punches, which is kind of interesting. So she can still charge all of her specials, all the moves you would expect her to be able to charge. Wow, unsafe slide into DP. That's what's up. I respect it. Antoine with the utter troll. I respect it. Okay. So Makoto's one of the characters I did play her a little bit at Anime Ascension, and she felt like a character that was very different from her BlazBlue incarnation. A lot of buttons I was not expecting to be where they were. I think she'll probably end up. She feels pretty good. It's just it feels weird. You know what I mean? It's one of those. And that's one of the things that it takes a little bit of getting used to in the game if you're used to playing a character in another game. A lot of your normals might be in weird places, or you know, you're trying to hit 5B and whoops, turns out that's actually like 5C or something. So it does take a little bit of time to get used to it. It is a little hard, but you know, you get used to it. Raph Art's not here, but I will take that one for him because we actually talked about it a little bit. The only reason he isn't like hype for this game is because Hilda is not in the game, and once Hilda's in the game, he is now.
Get ready.
Yeah, Ragnar 6A is 5B. It's weird, man. It's weird. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but you know, it's just you have to look at it like you're playing a whole new game. And the things that everything you learned in BlazBlue, some things still apply. The fundamentals still apply, but the buttons, like the actual physical muscle memory of the buttons, you just have to throw that out the window. So it's all new.
Let's go. They're so weak. Let's go. You ready for this? Bring it.
Okay, so we saw there, Yosuke did that auto combo. It looked pretty unsafe. Most of the auto combos, the last hit is rather unsafe and not cancelable. So you do have to hit confirm properly. Or use an assist. That's always an option. Oh no, you gotta block that, bro. One of the other things is there's a few things with movements or with movement in the game that you do take some getting used to. There is no walking in this game, for instance. This is probably the first game where that I've played where there's no way to walk forward in the game. There's only a run. There's only a forward run. Now, it doesn't really end up mattering too much. It just takes a little getting used to. But you can do stuff like dash dancing, which is kind of cool. You can backdash. You can still move. It's not like you're restricted in your movement. There's no punishable startup on a run. It's just you gotta move a little bit. It's kind of like Susano's run in BlazBlue. It takes a little bit of time to start up. You have to get used to it. But I mean, it's not bad. Not bad. I actually cannot see the end of the line right now. It is clear.
It's going all the way to the front door. Literally, everybody
yeah,
here wants to play. That's why we had to make the turn single limb. So what we're probably gonna do actually is with the dragon. I've been thinking about this, right? Since we have shirts to give away randomly to everybody, what we're probably gonna end up doing is the winner of the tournament is gonna get the dragon, which seems the most fair to me since they have a chance to get some other prizes anyway. So yeah, pretty tight. So good luck to everybody tonight in the tournament. Once again, the winner will be seeing a Quamba dragon. Is the nicest stick basically in the Quamba line right now. Super dope stick.
Yeah, I needed to track.
Yeah, good stuff. And Flux, thanks a lot for helping on all of this, by the way. I really appreciate it, bro.
I really like this game.
No, it's just dope. I'm enjoying listening to you talk about it.
Dude, I'll talk about this game for hours.
Great, dude. Well, I'm glad that you're holding it down. I gotta take care of a few more things on the stream, fellas, but Flux is gonna hold it down for you guys, so please don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Ask him questions, okay?
Yeah,
and I'll see you guys later.
And I'm here for you guys, so anything you guys have any questions about this game or anything at all, just I'll answer to the best of my ability. When does it come out? The game launches, I believe, June 5th. So we are a few months out still. It comes out, I believe, Japanese in Japan on May 31st. So if you're one of the importers, then you can probably get in there. Well, happy birthday then. Do I think Weiss cannot take Mitsuru in a straight fight, but it would be interesting. I want to see it. Let's put it that way. Ooh, nice command throw. I've never actually seen that super yet. That's dope. Oh my god. Ah! That's way far. What are tech options in this game? So, tech options. To my knowledge. On the ground, you can tech forward, you can tech back, and you can tech, down tech. To my knowledge, you can tech through the other character. So it's kind of similar to a roll in BlazBlue, except that it's not punishable. You do like a hop tech, and you can go through the other character out of the corner. That means you have to set up your Oki pretty well to cover all the tech options. Does the second character always come in attacking? Yes. Yes, you always come in attacking. You are not punishable. You are invincible, to my knowledge. You can just, they can't DP you or anything or super you on your way in. They also can't hit you before you do the attack. They can make you the attack whiff and then try to meet you. They can block the attack, and then you should be slightly advantaged. I think it's like +2. So it's a situation where they can challenge or not. Dude, I low-key very much want Cinder to be in this game, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Cinder is so sick.
Get ready.
Does the game play like P4A? Not, I mean, partially, but not really. It's hard to describe. It's definitely its own thing. You really need to play with it and understand. There is auto combo in the game. There's some I think Persona style offense in the game. Especially if you're playing the Persona characters, you'll be very comfortable. But yeah, so if you're used to playing Persona and you're playing a Persona character, they're probably going to feel pretty at home for you. The game will feel at home for you. Any characters with low input barriers? I'm going to roll this question into the next one. Does it feel accessible? I think this is one of the easiest fighting games to pick up. Execution barrier is very low. Pretty much, if you can do auto combo, you're in there. Most character specials are 2 and 4 and 2, 3, 6. You still need to be able to have timing with assist calls. There is depth on defense, so you need to learn that. But as far as jumping in and playing the game, I was okay with playing the game. I mean, I'm not a fighting game newcomer, but I was okay playing the game within about 15 minutes. If you just want to something to mash with your friends, this is probably perfect. If you want to be something to be competitive in, it's also really good. But it's definitely not difficult. Definitely not difficult. Is the game better than Dive Kick? I think so. I don't know. No shade to Dive Kick. I think it's a good game. Good question. I like this one. How do bursts work in general? Where's the icon? So you won't actually see it right now since both characters are on their both players are on their last character. But the assist gauge, when you have it on screen, when you have 2 chargers in your assist gauge, you can burst in combos. When you do not, you cannot. When you use all your assist gauge to burst, there is a cooldown on recovery for the assist gauge, and you can't call assist at all. So usually for the next 10 seconds, I think it's roughly 10 seconds, you can't call assist at all. But that means you also can burst a lot, depending on how much you're using your assist. Because calling the assist while your character does something spends the bar and prevents you from bursting. Do characters from each franchise have mechanics specific to them? Yes. Yes, sort of. So Persona characters have their Persona. You can hit the Persona and cause damage to them. BlazBlue characters really have their own. They each have their own unique systems or unique thing from wherever the game that they come from, or from wherever from their background in BlazBlue, right? So Ragna steals life. New has her drives. Makoto can charge moves. Rachel does wind. All their drives are sort of represented. Under Night characters, little weirder. I think they have rebeat in their Gatlings, so they can Gatling back into a whiff 2A to keep themselves plus or an advantage on pressure. They also have assault instead of an air dash, and their universal overhead is assault button instead of either an AOA or a crush trigger. Ruby characters seem to just be doing their own thing. They're designed around how the character is in the show. It also looks like they kind of have assault going on with their overheads, but as we've only seen 2, I don't want to say that definitely. Okay. Ooh, nice TP. Punch. So yeah, that attack that they do when they're coming in, just block that. Block it or make it whiff. Don't take the damage. There's no need. Okay, nice. Dead. Linnea's buttons are actually deceptively large. Baited and punish. Rip.
You two need to work on your teamwork.
So one thing in this game it seems they're pretty determined to do is make every reversal option a very definitive commit. There is no way to RC in this game, so you can't do a DP or a reversal super and spend 50 bar and you're safe. That doesn't exist. What about happy birthdays? You can do it. It's been done. I've done it. They will not drop out. You will explode them, actually. Characters take normal damage while they're assists. So if you just hit them, they might explode. You do I did like a double super combo to 2 characters, and it was like both characters took 70% of their life. So the match ended because of one bad assist call, basically. All knockdown poses are face down ones. Yes, there's no difference in knockdown that I've seen. Is it easier to pick up than DBFC? I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know. I think it's certainly, it doesn't feel harder. If anything, about the same. The characters have a little bit more, there's more uniqueness to the combo system, I think, I would say. So it might take a little bit longer to learn your bread and butters, learn how your character is supposed to play. But I think it's executionally, it is easier than DBFC.
Stay out of my way, or I'll be dining on 3 people.
And there's a lot of the characters in the game have a very, in anime we call them like normal guys, right? There's a lot of normal guys. Jin, Asriel, Ruby's kind of a normal guy. Ragna, Hyde. Like, there's a lot of those type of characters. So there's a lot of you can pick those characters up pretty easily. It doesn't take a huge effort to learn. And yeah, one thing I really like in this game is all the BlazBlue characters have their original BlazBlue music. Like where applicable, they have BBCT music or BBCS music, which is dope. It's been a really long time since we've heard some of these songs. Like this is Gluttony Fang 1, super sick song. Azra's a little interesting in this game. I don't think he has weak points. I haven't seen it. But, whoa!
What's wrong? Stand up. You're not done entertaining me.
That was godlike. Oh, how did they implement Rachel's wind? That is actually a really good question. Rachel Wind in this game, she has 1 stock of wind. It recovers about every 2 seconds she's on the ground, give or take. She can use it, so you can use it, the way you use it is you do a special, and then at the end of the special, you push a direction, and the wind comes out, right? So you do Lobelia, and then like forward wind. You tap forward, and the wind blows. Now you could also jump and hit a button, and then do wind. You can do wind down or forward or back or anything but up. What she can't do is she cannot do upwind and fly to the other side of the screen. She can do instant overhead though. She can do jump A and downwind, so you still get the instant overhead. But she definitely, the wind is definitely shifted a lot. You have to be very careful with how you use it. But she has new tools to compensate also. Like she can put more than 1 pole on the screen at the same time. This is probably the best version of George I've ever seen. The frog, like he takes 1,000,000 hits, and he does 1,000,000 hits on block or hit, so it's very easy to convert. It's Flux on the mic. What's up, guys? Flux, how's it going? Any word on a 2v2? I don't know. I haven't seen it. It wouldn't surprise me. I think it would work. I think it would work actually. I think it would work okay. No, she cannot do 2 instant overheads. She cannot do instant overhead, land, instant overhead again. That is not an option.
Keep smiling. Is that all? Harvest up.
Yes, on incoming, the next character doesn't attack you. Every time it is 100% safe. You can whiff it, but it cannot be punished. It can only be beaten. It's complete invincibility until recovery. Yeah, that was EX. That was EX Grim Reaper right there. So you can see it's kind of ham. It's kind of crazy. Man is flailing, covering the whole screen. Okay. So Hazama's still doing his thing, flying around the screen. Hazama in this game, oh wow, that move is invincible. Yikes. Otenjin being invincible is kind of gross. But considering he can't do up chain anymore, I think that's fine. And you see he doesn't have any limitations on his chains, really. So you can just fly around the screen doing chains. Can you do different button configs for each characters? No. Button configuration is standard per team. But you're saying it's hard to imagine using it for Under Night and Persona characters. It's not so bad once you start playing and you realize there's only really 3 operative buttons. And you don't use them the same way you use them in Under Night, right? So your 5C is not your 5C from Under Night. It's something entirely new. It's the same as a button that the character had, but it's something else.
I'm not really much for fighting. Once I'm done with it.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Get under here. There you go. Ooh, so. Here you go.
Okay, nice use of the assist there to extend pressure. I don't know if Gustav is plus in this game. I don't think it is. It appears it's a little minus. One of the things I seem to notice is a lot of what they're going for in this game is they're not using a lot of plus specials. Instead, it's expected that you're supposed to use your assist to stay plus. Whoa. What was that? I guess Otenjin is not that invincible, huh? What song is this? This is Gluttony Fang. This is Hazama's theme. Oh, wake up super. That'll hit. Big damage gets to overdrive super. While you're in resonance, all your supers are the overdrive version of the super, so it'll do more damage, have more other effects. Yes, I have seen a timeout. I played in a couple timeout matches at Anime Ascension. Unio characters do not have shield. Shield does not exist in this game. They don't have a assault button. Instead, they have their air dash. Their air dash is an assault, and they only have 3 attack buttons in the game.
You're easy to read. Makes you easy to
So
beat.
it sounds like, let me turn myself up. Can you hear me okay, Flux?
Yeah, a little bit.
Let me try.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, it's the wrong thing. Is that the problem? Check, 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 check. There we go. I feel like I'm really quiet. Let's try bumping this up. Check, check, check. How's that?
Oh, yeah, it's much
there
better.
There we go. That's how it should be.
There we go.
Yeah, I had something messed up earlier that explains a lot, actually. So it's not like the tournament's about to start. We actually have the bracket here. Let me see if I can pull it up right now, in fact. Yeah, so let's see. We have a lot of people, actually, as you can see. So where are you at? I can't even find you. That's how big the bracket is. Holy crap. Oh, whoa.
Oh,
how many people? Where are you at?
I'm at the top.
Oh, at the top?
Near the top. Near the top.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Method Flux. All right, cool.
I played Dawn.
Wow, there's mad people. What's up? Top to bottom. So okay, cool. So we're just gonna go through the whole thing. So it's Johnny-san versus Godless Chaos first.
All right,
I guess,
so we're going right into the tournament. That's dope.
Right? Oh, okay. Refresh. My bad.
Real quick answer. Oh, it has changed.
So it's gonna be this first.
It has changed. The bracket has changed.
Got it. Got it. All right.
Scroll down.
Yeah, sure.
I want to see how far we're going.
Oh,
okay. No,
that's like how it was 27, 30 something. Wow.
Yeah, we got
31. Okay, wow. Like we have basically a 32. Oh, we have more than 32 man brackets. Hey, playing around. Yeah, 33. Okay, there you go. That's
33 people
that's
for
great.
For BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle.
That's sick. That's what I want to hear. All right.